What do you mean?
You gotta back.
But, I'm not in a restricted area.
All right. Really, guy?
Who are you, sir?
I'm the Commissioner of Police.
I would like to make a complaint against the dispatcher.
All right, send it in writing.
Send it. Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the Kings Point Village Hall here in Kings Point, Long Island, New York. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to ensure that our public officials not only respect that right, treat us with decency, help us with whatever we need to get done, and are open to transparency and accountability by the public. Let's see how they do. So here we have the fire department, police department, and the village hall. So we're gonna take a walk around the building. This is the public parking lot here. As you can see, no signs saying that this is a restricted area. So let's take a look around. You can't come to a police department without there being an empty running car. If it's a police department, there is a car sitting outside running, wasting gas.
Exactly. That's why, I don't have to send the wrong boat.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, good.
Can we help you?
Just taking a look around.
Okay. You just can't come back here.
I know where I can't go. Wherever it says I can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm an independent journalist.
I'm sorry?
Independent journalist.
He's an independent journalist.
There you go.
Oh, an independent journalist.
Exactly, yeah. How you doing today, officer?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, it's a nice day today. Nice
Beautiful.
Day,
Yeah. Not too hot.
No.
You want to close that door?
Yeah, I'll close it.
That's not cool. You can't be taking pictures of what's going on here.
What do you mean?
You gotta back.
But I'm not in a restricted area.
All right. Really, guy?
Why are you taking... What?
Because it's not your business.
It is my business. It's matters of public information.
You can't be looking at...
Yes, I can. But you're taking down public information,
It's
man.
not public information.
So why would it be displayed to the public?
It's not for the public. It's for police info. Okay.
Police information hanging in the public lobby?
Yeah.
Just reminders for the officers with the COVID,
I would love to see them.
You're not allowed to.
None yet.
There should be none yet. Can I get your name? You're not being very professional.
Her name is displayed right here, my good
No,
friend.
that's not me. That's just kidding.
Can I get your name, ma'am?
Oh,
Yeah. Can you mention these guys?
no.
Hey, can I get your name, ma'am?
I got a few.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Wow. You not working today?
I'm working right now.
Take
Oh,
a
you working
look.
now?
Yeah, you working?
Thank you.
That's her name.
You working?
Do you want my name?
Yeah, sure. What's your name?
Officer DeloSantos.
DeloSantos. And your badge number? It's too shiny. Too shiny.
You sure?
Yeah, too
You got
shiny.
your sunglasses.
Too shiny.
Oh, it's displayed there for your purposes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
Sunglasses, you can see it.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe. I mean, I would just prefer you to be professional. Just tell me, but I mean, everybody's gonna do their own thing, You could have just said DeloSantos to whatever that is.
I could have, but I chose to just have you read it.
Yeah. So, I wonder what you guys had hanging here that you didn't want the public to see. That's interesting. I would like to.
Pardon?
I would like to take a look at those things. I'll be able to do a Freedom of Information Act. These are public documents, obviously.
Yeah, you have to petition for that and all that stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll take some time, but I'll get it.
This is what you do for work?
Is this what I do for work?
Yeah, you said, I was asking if you were working, so you are working.
I am working, yeah. I told you I'm an independent journalist, remember?
You make money off of this? Hey, George. Oh, I'll see you in the back.
Okay. Hey, Alex? Thanks, sir.
Why is it so hard for people to treat people with respect? I walk in, I treat people with respect. Why can't they do the same?
It's all good.
Oh, she ripped down all the signs, sir. She ripped them all down. I'm not for sure. I don't know what she's hiding from the public. I explained myself that I'm an independent journalist. Who are you, sir?
I'm the Commissioner of Police.
You're the Commissioner of
Do you have any
Police.
questions
And what's
for
your?
me?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you have any questions for me right now?
I do. Can I
Okay,
get
what are-
my first question would be what's your name?
George.
George, Commissioner of Police, George.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, George. So your dispatcher here, Kathryn Collins, that's what the nameplate says there. She, as soon as I came in, very rude to me, took down like a crazy person, ripped down all those posters that you were trying to read there, because I was trying to read them. This is a public lobby. I was trying to gather content for my story. She ripped it down. I don't know what your police department has to hide from the public, but you know, as the Commissioner of Police, you should be open to transparency and accountability by your department. So can you tell me what signs she took down? That would be my question. And why she was acting so rude, and do you condone that?
I don't believe she was rude. I've never seen a rude bone in her body before, number one. Number two, the things that were posted up were for the police officers to read. They're not public information. Just like all of the files aren't open. This isn't a library. This is a police department. And for example, if you had an incident that involved you, and it was something very dire, you wouldn't want all that information out there in the public. I mean, maybe you would, but most people wouldn't, especially if it involves your children. So what we do is, like all police departments, we keep some information separate from the public, and if it needs to be released, the court can decide that.
Yeah, but you're talking about files, children. You're trying to paint a picture of, you know, secret, restricted files. I'm talking about things that were plainly posted on your window and on your wall that you were just looking for, correct? I saw you looking for something. What were you looking for? Is it a policy that was in place, or is it a law, or why run in?
If you want to read certain documents, send us a letter and request them under the Freedom of Information
I can do
Act.
that, sure. I can do that. That's
Other
not a
than that,
problem.
do you have any questions for me that pertain any issues?
I would like to make a complaint against the dispatcher.
All right, send it in writing.
Send it in writing to who?
32 Stepping Stone Lane.
Very nice people here. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, officer. Court clerk over here. That's where we just came from. The police department. There goes Miss the rude employee.
He can. He knows he can. It's a public building.
Of course. Thanks, Commissioner.
You're welcome.
Just wish you guys were a little bit nicer. That's all. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you today?
Good. Great. I'm glad we can be, you know, more civil this time. Can you just point me in the direction of the village clerk?
The village clerk is in the village hall. Go to the end of the hallway and make the right. Go straight down. Her name is Gomi.
And that where it says administration?
Hey, it's DeloSantos.
Over in village hall.
Yeah, where it says administration.
Right.
Okay. Gomi?
Gomi is her name.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. You have a great day, sir.
You too. Thank you. Glad she fixed her attitude. You live around here?
No.
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 Oh, so you're not a resident either?
No?
Oh.
No.
Well, just so you know, you pay tax dollars to the federal government, and I'm sure this village here receives federal money in some form. So
Maybe.
we're all taxpayers, and when I
guess.
go stop at the gas station over here, I'm gonna pay taxes there. I go get some lunch
I pay
at a
taxes,
local
too.
diner.
I pay taxes, right?
Yeah, we all do. We all pay taxes. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that we should all have a say in how the government is run. That's all.
I agree.
Right?
That's a democracy.
Yeah. I'm just for transparency and accountability. You know, if you can't have me going recording in public buildings, what's so bad about that? You know what I mean? You would agree, right? What's so bad? What is it? Yeah. So tell me your
I don't
opinion.
think recording is bad, but the only thing is, in a police department, there's there's weapons, firearms, and things like that. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. So God forbid you try to run in the back or you know what I mean, and take something. It's dangerous. So that's why we have to.
Yeah, but what does the camera do that makes it?
The camera doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
I don't care about
Okay.
that. I mean, you can record me all day. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You
See.
know, so.
Well, some people really don't like it, and
Yeah,
you work
I mean-
when you work for the government. Listen, you work for the government. You gotta have some type of
I guess, but who wants a camera shoved in their face too, though? You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
people always say shoved in their face, but shoved in their face is like shoved in your face, not. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I know you're using it more like an expression, like who wants a camera
Right.
shoved in their face.
Right.
But sometimes
Right.
sometimes but they choose our words carefully, because then somebody might think that I'm shoving this camera in your face. They wouldn't know that I'm like 3 feet away from you.
Yeah, COVID should be 6 feet away. Actually,
Yeah.
would you mind giving me 3? You know? Yeah, I mean, really like
Just
that.
transparency.
Yeah.
Try and be cordial with people as long as I treat
You know
people
what-
what they treat me with. That's what I do.
But I feel like a lot of times guys come and they try to like get a reaction, you know what I mean? So it's like, are you really here because you care about transparency, or are you just trying to be like the next popular video on
Yeah.
YouTube, because
Well, that would, and I would agree with you on that point. But what I try and do a little bit differently than everybody else, because I'm not like everybody else. So what I try and do a little bit differently is start off on a positive note.
Okay.
And if they, the other person, you or Kathryn inside, want to take it farther, then that's on you guys. But I've been to plenty of village halls where I'm like, hey, how are you? I'm going to do a FOIA request. Hey, no problem. But when you could understand when she's getting all upset and she's tearing down posters and pictures. So that's all that's gonna do is, because think about it, officer, really, if you're being recorded to where hundreds of thousands of people could see you, you don't know. So hundreds of thousands, wouldn't you want to be on your best behavior?
Yeah.
Right?
Ideally.
Like, even if you were a crooked cop, even if you were like, a bad person, even if you would want to portray, I would think you would want to portray at least, hey, this guy has a camera. I don't know him. He could be getting millions of views on YouTube or whatever. And then I'm going to treat him bad. And then everybody's going to see me for that. They're going to call my police department. You got to represent your police department, and more so yourself as a man, as a good person. And,
I agree.
Other than a little bit of sarcasm from you, you've been great. So, I mean, I could handle a little bit of sarcasm. I'm not complaining. I can handle a little bit of sarcasm. No big deal. I've been dealing with a lot worse lately, so I'll take the little bit of sarcasm. Just it is what it is.
It's all good fun.
Yeah, man. No big deal. No big deal.
We're all human.
For sure. Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta understand too, like, not everybody's the same. Everybody's comfort levels are very different. And yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but sometimes people have bad days.
Exactly.
And just because
they shouldn't be judged on it. Like, I'm not gonna judge Kathryn forever on her bad day today. But
so it's like, you gotta have a little leeway to him, and you know what I'm saying. Like, if a guy comes up to you, and he's not getting in your face, and I'm aggressive, I'm like, that's one thing. But like, somebody being upset because you're in the building, it's understandable,
Yeah, I mean,
we're all human, brother.
It's a public building.
Badge, dude, I go home.
Yeah, you watch football like the rest of us.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's hard nowadays. With
I know.
The way the world is. And
well, you work for a small department, so it's a little bit different. But
I've been in the city. I was a city cop.
Oh, you've been in a city cop?
5 years, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I work.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, and I've seen a lot.
Yeah, man.
It's hard. Anyway, have a good day, bro.
Take care. You too. Alright guys, so we're just getting out of the Kings Point Village Hall here and the police department over here to the side. Overall, that one lady, Kathryn, the dispatcher, she was not a pleasant woman. Took down all the signs because she didn't want the public to see them. Just uncalled for behavior. And then I really felt like her commissioner really kind of enabled her behavior by not immediately condemning it. And you know, that's just the way it is in these small towns, though. They're gonna back each other up. Even in the bigger cities, that's what they do. We investigate ourselves and find no wrongdoing. So, you know, it wasn't any grave fail here today, but I want to show you guys the level of, you know, animosity over a camera. It's really something real strange. And, you know, the public, our public servants, they have a duty to serve us and, you know, provide us with services and treat us with respect. I treat people with respect. The officer I spoke to last, he's actually right over there. You know, he, you know, at first he's very sarcastic, and again, don't like the way they treat us. But, you know, after talking to him more, you know, we came to a better understanding. So that's what we're trying to do, is bridge the gap, make society more pleasant and respectful, and exercise our rights. Because if we don't use them, we'll lose them. As always, guys, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.